Bonjour, y'all. Let's turn one plant into 7. This is Zelda. She's a ZZ plant that I got from Costco. And she's beautiful, but she's crowded. So I think she needs a little bit of separation from her family members. I have never separated a plant before, but I figured I would take you along for the ride. So what I have is Zelda in her little decorative pot. Let's remove her interior pot so we can look at what we have. Okay. Her roots are pretty busy down here. I'll show you. See, she's got these guys, whoops, sorry Zelda, and you can tell that she needs some work done. Let me make sure I get that frame. Yep, she needs some work done because her root ball, her rhizomes are visible on the surface. And from what I'm reading, if the plant has grown past the last ½ inch of the pot, that's another sign that they need to be separated. So I figure it's a good value to buy a plant like this and then separate it out, because then I'll have more Zelda babies. I'm not sure. I guess we could call it Zora and Zoe. I'll figure out other names. So the first thing that I need to do is to actually separate these ladies out. So I think might be the easiest thing to do is to kind of gently pull the family out. And work the soil away to see these really cool root balls are here. And each one of those will eat. Oh, she's just pulling away. So here's one. And I'm just going to gently tease it out. So planting this will get me a full new plant. So I'm going to set that down and let's continue, huh? Who else is next? I thought I would have to like snip and snip and snip, but these are just kind of wiggling apart. That's great. Oh, here's another. That's a nice little plant. And another. Wow. There's a lot in here, Zelda. And that one. And then this will be the main Zelda plant to put back in the original. It's got that big long stalk here. So this I consider Zelda Prime, you know? Okay. Now, my reading said I would need my clippers. I didn't. That's great because I don't like cutting roots of any sort. And I'm a new mama to house plants. This is only my third house plant. Fred's back there. Ethel's across the house, being very droopy. She's a, what do you call it? Purple passion plant. I'll show you guys later, or maybe I'll do a little video cut-in of her. So, my reading told me that I need to mix equal parts potting soil and cactus mix. This stuff is very fine. I like it. I am not really all that into putting fertilizers in my plants, but the way I figure it, I'm going to grab what I can, and these days finding reasonably priced potting mix is not easy. I got these at Walmart with my grocery order. So let's do 1 scoop of each. Excuse me, babies. They don't look all that different. That's interesting. Okay, well, they said to do it. Okay, that's cool. That's a lot. We'll start with this, and then I'll see if I have to mix more as I go. So we're going to start with the main plant, Zelda Prime. Looks like a good amount of it. Come here, you're precious. Right, open, open, open. And then I'm going to kind of fold her spaghetti-like back into here. And she was planted, oh, sorry baby. She was planted pretty shallow. So I'm gonna do something similar. And now Zelda is back in her pot with plenty of room. I think that's awesome. How about we grab some of this moss stuff that she had from original, because it looks very pretty. And just top that off. Yeah, there we go. Very lovely haircut. I'm quite impressed. It did wonders for your cheekbone structure, darling. Okay. So that's next. Let's see, what do we have for plant pots? Who's next? This one's the next biggest, I think. So you get this one. Now, if you're like super frugal, you could totally take these babies separate them out. And then sell them. I'm not sure the market for houseplants in my area. I do live in the cotton fields, y'all. All right. So, gentle placement in this pot. There you go. There you go. Have some topper. Excellent. And that's number 2. Looks like I'm kind of running out of pots. So I have an option. I can go hunting for more in the garage, or I can use these little things, and I don't think these are going to work. This is some beefy bone structure in those roots. So I'm going to pause you, and I'll be right back. And voila. I found 3 more pots, and I have 3 more root balls to get. Now make some more. Mix. Mix. Okay. These aren't like super pretty or anything, but they're about the right size, I think. All right. Who's next? Excellent. This is your home. Come on, Rudies. I know. There's just so much you don't like about this, but you are going to like having room. And the interwebs say that you like this potting mix. Is there? Oh, well, I guess I'll have to put one of those in a little pot, huh? All right. This is my bowl. It is full of dirt. It's a really easy process, as you can see. I thought I was going to have to do surgery. Turns out these little darlings were ready to get separate. We're moving on from the nest. All of this little spagum stuff. There you go. Guess you're next. Let me get you some dirt. Dirt. Oh. I was wondering what I was doing with that. It's right there. The whole time. Meet Zelda baby. Spagging stuff. Meet Zelda baby. Zelda baby. Not Zelda. Well, I suppose it could be Zelda. There we go. And the last one gets a yes. Yeah, the last one gets to be special. Gets to be a queen of princesses. Because that's what I've got. Oh no! I am going to change my mind on one of these. I say that and I already got these homes. So, what's cool about this one is that my husband 3D printed it for me. Isn't it fancy? It's so cool. I had a mandarin orange tree in here. It did not survive. But now it has a little Zelda baby. That's lovely. Okay. Oh, wow. Check this out. So this is a leaf that fell and it started its own root ball. Isn't that amazing? I'm putting that in. So cool. I had no idea. Wonder if that means this one would too. Sure. Let's stick that in there and see if we can get another plant. Oh. Isn't creation amazing? Okay. That's so cool. All right. So there's an extra baby I didn't even know about. And that's it. So out of one plant, this original thing I got at Costco for 16 bucks maybe. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can count to 6. And then 7, this little tiny baby that is rooting itself. And it looks like if I can keep them healthy, they'll just keep creating their own rhizomes, and then I'll have to keep separating them. So I'm pretty happy with this. I think this went way easier than I thought it would. Especially for my first foray into house plant propagation. My next plant purchase, I don't think I'm going to have much else. I'm so garden focused right now. So what I have cooking behind me are the little seedlings that I started in my last episode. They're all sprouted and need to be separated. And then I have the frost tender stuff that I haven't yet put out. I put out my tomatoes, and then it froze here. So I have learned to wait longer for the frost danger to pass way past my last frost date, because I'm having frost tonight, and what is the date? It is 7 days past my frost date. So it's a good idea to wait. I didn't realize that. But we all learn, we live, and we learn, and hopefully the tomatoes live. So far they have. I covered them in old sheets and clamped those down, and so far they're alive. They've survived 2 nights of frost, and soft frost, not like a super hard, the entire world turns white frost. This is just a light frost. It's going to get down to 33 degrees or 32 degrees tonight. And then it should be clear to be able to start putting some of the things out. So maybe I'll do a little bit of a tour and show you what the outside of my little kingdom looks like right now. I also have some additional projects that I want to work on that I'd like to share with you. So thank you for coming along. Say bye, Zelda. Au revoir. And I will see you later. Merci beaucoup.